Hi, this is Ron McTube. Today on the Hunter Call Award, we're visiting Hirschfelden because the European rabbit live fix has gone out. It's just gone out, so the rabbits are fixed now. They're moving around the burrows as they're supposed to. So we've got some proper European rabbit hunting to be done now. I've got the shotgun on, I've got the 22 LR. So instead of sniping them, I'm going to try and get up close. So I want to see what the rabbits do as they move around, how they move around. Is it realistic? I've already noticed some realistic things they're doing. Not just like sitting prone and going down burrows, but going through the grass. Now, anyone that's hunted rabbits will know it's a key thing to locating rabbits, not just the burrows. They leave runs through grass, and they do this. You can actually see them like bending the grass over and leaving little runs, which is a really detailed thing, and like I say, a very realistic thing for rabbit hunting. So that's really nice to see. What I'm going to try and do is get as close as possible to the burrows before I spook the European rabbits, because I want to see how close you can get. One thing that might be good for this is tripods. Hunter Classic, you can put tripods up, or you stand a certain distance off the burrows and they keep coming out. So I don't know exactly how this works yet, so it's going to be trial and error and a bit of learning. So it's going to take a few hunts, but we're going to try a few things today now the fix is out. It's going to make a whole lot of difference, and these are going to be a lot of fun. What I can tell you is I shot a couple earlier on my other burrows, and I can say they're really fast when they dart in, and then they stay in for a while. How long they stay in, I do not know. There might be some patch notes to do with this to come yet. They're not out because this has only just gone live, so I jumped straight on to record it. But yeah, they stay in the burrows for a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in between my burrows if they go in and stay in, and then visit the other set, and then hopefully the other set of rabbits are out. So you can just do that. So that's what I'm going to try for a start. Once we know the actual maybe spook time of when they pop back out after you've shot one or two European rabbits, then we'll know in a bit more detail. So you can get really close to them. I'm only crouch walking and I've got a shotgun on, but I just want to watch them for a start and just see what they're doing and how they're reacting. I wonder if we can get 10 meters close. I don't know. I think, like I say, once we get a certain distance and I'm only crouch walking, I bet they do just dart down the holes. I know when I shot earlier there was like zoom. They didn't hang about, so you definitely have to pick one or two you want out of the rabbits you're looking at, because they'll be gone after that. So what I'm going to do is I've got two burrows, different ones, and I'm just going to jump in between those, and then hopefully each time I visit the cooldown is good enough, or they're back out for when I visit. Now this one is under 15 meters. Now how is he going to spook? What's that? 12, 11. Now he's just spooked and gone back in. It's good, isn't it? How he running. But what was that? He was under 10 meters. Yeah, that was about 7, and that looks like he's trying to get back in. Let's get the shotgun out. So yeah, you're definitely going to have to pick which rabbit you're after. So what I'd do is I'd try and get a couple together, like this. Got 2 with a shotgun, and they're gone. So you get about 10 to 15. I think 10's about right. I think 15's a max at a burrow set. So you're going to get a couple of those, and then they're going to be inside. How long they come until they come back out, I'm not sure. Like I say, I'm going to hop to the other burrows once I've collected these. Hopefully those are out, and then I can come back here. So it's a bit of trial and error and interesting gameplay. So there we go. We absolutely smashed that poor little fella. Look, surprised I don't left. We're using the Nordin 20 gauge shotgun. It's a nice shotgun, but it's a bit OP for a European rabbit like that. Surprised I don't left. Collect this one as well. So it's not about getting trophy rabbits today. I've had albino European rabbits, melanistic European rabbits. I've had 2 diamond ones. I've had a leucistic one as well. So there's quite a few different fur variations. That's a light grey as well. And there's also, like I say, diamonds. Diamonds are level 3. and I don't know if level 2s can make diamond. I've had some very close, but I think it's only level 3s up to yet. So let's just have a look at the locations of my burrows, because a lot of people want to know where to go. So there you go. So the outpost I start from is Schonfield's outpost. It's 3 o'clock at the minute. I start about 2:30 till 4, and then we move to where we are now. So what I'm going to do is jump in between the locations. The good part about it is we've got an outpost in between. You could put a tent near 2 burrows if you know where they are. And I'm just going to hop between them when I shoot 1 or 2 rabbits at a location, and then see how that works out. So we're going to go to the other location and see how it fares. Now what I'm going to try and do is get as close as possible again, see if these Euro rabbits are back out. I shot one here about 10-15 minutes ago, I think it was, and then we went to the other location where I started filming. So I'm just going to see if they're back out. What I would do is try and find all your burrows around Hirschfelden that's got Euro rabbits, get a tent, or if they're near outposts that's even better, and then just hop between them like we were saying. So it's a key of finding all European burrows and then just keep visiting and just hopping in between them and then killing them, and then just do it in like a loop, do you know what I mean, just visiting each place. So they are back out. If we get a diamond or anything nice, then that's a bonus, but today is not about getting a trophy rabbit or a rare rabbit. If one occurs, then I'll take it, but today it's just about looking at the mechanics and how the Euro rabbits actually work and strategies at getting them. Like I say, I think the tripod would be very good at these kind of locations. It gives you a bit of height to see. It doesn't seem to matter whether you're standing or crouched. Maybe it does when you're really close. Thing is, you can get within 10 meters, which is close enough anyway. This is what I was talking about with the rabbit runs you can see through the grass. When in real life you're hunting rabbits and you see these little runs through the grass, I'll show you now, they head to the burrows, so you know where the rabbits are, and that's a really realistic thing, you know what I mean. This would be great fun with a dog like a Jack Russell at the side of you. Imagine you had like a skill tree or skill system to make it more obedient. I know a young dog, if it weren't trained well and it sees, it'd be off, it'd be trying to get him down the burrows, you know what I mean, trying to get after him. But that's where the gameplay element would come into it, like leveling up your dog, training it. That could be a key part of the gameplay, and it would really work as well. Imagine you'd have like a juvenile dog that's not well trained, then gradually making better and more obedient to do what you want. Like I say, that could be a real big gameplay thing if they had dogs, and dogs have been talked about, so hopefully something like that does happen. It'd be nice to have a companion with you doing things like this. Drop in the comments what dog you'd like to see if we did have them for rabbits or any other species. I have done a dogs video, check that out if you haven't already seen it. I've asked sort of these similar sort of questions. But what would you have if you was doing European rabbit hunting? What would you have with you? Jack Russell, Lurcher, Greyhound, Whippet, all great dogs. I'd like to say a Jack Russell I'd probably take with me here. If it was an open ground, you know what I mean, I'd have a Lurcher, Whippet or something. But small area like this, probably the Jack Russell, if it did what it's told. Let's see if we can get a couple to finish on. There's one. Oof, I think we're a bit early on that one. I think we missed it. Doesn't matter, we've had some fun, and it's been great looking at the new European rabbits fix. It's just gone live now, so go check it out. They're a lot of fun to hunt now, and a lot of people will be hunting them. So I'm Ron McTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.